Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another week of CS, and this is actually the last day for CS before we go into a Christmas break. But joining me is going to be your boy Crackshot CS, and my name is True Lie, guys. Welcome back.
Lots of fun stuff hoping I'm going to happen today. I mean, this is two 5-1 teams we got right now. We got a really good match later as well. That's going to be Maryland taking on Northeastern Division II matchup, but both teams have near perfect records, and yeah, it's going to be a good match either way. So hoping for some really good Counter-Strike today on the last day before this break.
So who's going to be playing to right this moment?
We got an all-Texas matchup here between University of Texas at Austin, the Longhorns, better known to you as the Matthew McConaughey fan club. Yes. And they're taking on Texas A&M, or better known to you guys maybe as Fighting Texas Aggies.
Both great names, in my opinion. Aggies or Aggies? I've been saying Aggies.
Is it Aggies? I thought it was Aggies. I don't know what it means. So like, see, I'm kind of a nerd like maybe that. Aggies. I don't know.
But regardless, so UT Austin versus Texas A&M is gonna be coming up, guys, and it's gonna be on the map Cobblestone. Before we get into it, let's talk about UT Austin. Why are they 5-4 or 5-1? Crackshot.
They've had a bit of a roller coaster of a season. I actually recommended these guys in my most recent article, which was the sleeper teams, because they don't have a perfect record. Their round differential isn't quite as good as the other teams that are at 5-1 in the league. They've had a lot of trouble in this division getting wins, but that's at the same time that maybe doesn't speak so much to their inability to close out games. It's just more so the division itself is really tight compared to some of the other divisions in the league, and it's tight with high skill players in every single team. So, we have UT Austin here. They only have one loss, which was on an overpass to UT Dallas. I casted that game, and that one was a close game, like right tooth and nail, right to the end. So a disappointing loss there. But either way, they're 5-1 is 5-1 regardless of your round differential. And Astrophysics, Daybay, these are two guys that we've seen before just do big things. I think Kevin Wow's done some big things as well. So
Kevin Wow. Yeah, I remember.
We've seen these guys a couple times, and it's going to be interesting to see how they match up today against
Acom, Gill, all familiar names to me, boys and girls. But let's talk about Texas A&M. It's been a while since I've seen these guys. It's actually since last year. I haven't seen these guys actually. So what can we expect from another 5-1 scoreline team?
Now, this is another team that we've seen on stream twice this season so far. Again, I think I casted this one with Dan earlier. We saw Heroxer do some great things for Texas A&M. We saw Ghost do some good things as well. So these are two of their big players. Ghost is normally thought of as the anchor, but Heroxer made some really, really good plays. They only have one loss to North Texas. So again, both these guys just have one kind of fluke loss throughout the season. And I'm not sure what map it was on, but I like to think of Overpass maybe as the map where you can kind of drop it and be okay, necessarily on the other maps. So either way, they had a week 2 win against Texas Tech on stream, week 4 win over Houston. I mean, they're a good squad all around. This is going to be a close one, I'm thinking.
Yeah. So both schools 5-1, and this should be an interesting matchup. It's Cobblestone. It is somewhat even if you have very structured teams playing against each other. But let's check if these guys are ready. Oh. It's like we have 10, almost spoke Vietnamese for a second. Oh my god. Wait, it looks like we have 10 players right about now.
Yeah, it looks that way. I'm trying to figure out which teams everybody's on, but I think they're all mixed up because it's warm-ups.
Yep. Yeah, all these guys are looking like ready. Hopefully knife round will start soon. These guys can you get rolling.
I think here we go. Knife round is upon us.
Oh, nice. Okay, whoopsie. Sorry, guys. Get in the game. All right, Cobblestone. So
fun times.
On this knife round, they're going to be going towards middle. Crackshot hit it with me again. Both teams are 5-1. There's like, what can, I don't know. We don't know in terms of structured teams Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter because the Matthew McConaughey fan club, UT Austin's gonna find that knife round. They're gonna choose.
I think they took CT there, and I think that kind of like we saw our last Cobblestone match. We saw UBC, swoop the knife round. They took the T side and they just kind of dominated from there. So it's interesting to see that Matthew McConaughey's fan club are taking the CT side first. This is kind of what I was alluding to, but we didn't get to see happen, where you kind of see that a team likes to start on CT side, even if it's the less favored side on this map as of recently. So it's been more and more a common move lately, I'd say.
Ah, yes, indeed. So, guys, need to ready up. And, so, UT Austin gonna choose the CT side. And, of course, Texas A&M are gonna be on the T side. So, we've seen what Gil, Astrophysics, Daybay, Acom, Gil, and Kevin Wow can do. We've seen these guys, especially the op on Astrophysics, right?
Yeah, he's a strong player.
But I don't know what to expect from the Aggies, I guess. It's actually Aggies. I remember it used to be spelled A-U-G-G-I-E, but I guess it's Aggies.
Maybe they're like making a play on words with the AUG.
I really hope we don't see that, because that's gross. But starting this off, it's going to be looking like the bomb's going to show itself towards middle, and I think my keys are... Uh-oh. Okay, I guess we're staying on auto director the whole time, just so you guys know. But Pistol now equalized out to a 3v3 situation, and it's the attack on this A site not looking too hot here for the Aggies.
Smoothie's gonna find Daybay finally after he's done work, and he'll find one more. That's Ghost actually chiming in there and taking out Astrophysics. Smoothie's gonna get the plant down. But Kevin Wow in the back of sight peeks out and takes him down as well as Ghost. So that Matthew McConaughey's fan club can go up 1-0 here. This is some solid play from Kevin there. 3K on the round.
I am definitely way behind you. Somehow.
Real?
For reals.
Okay, hold on. Let's fix it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
there we go.
Second round. So, MP9s across the board. I actually can't, I can look at the scoreboard, but I can't go through the players.
To be very honest, mine's a little broken too.
I can't even, yeah, it's just gonna stay on, auto director. But, well, regardless, we're gonna ignore the issues. Bomb's gonna be...
TV's a funny thing.
Yeah, bomb's gonna be on hero. And the setup is a 1-2-2 setup here for UT Austin, so pretty basic stuff.
I really dig the 5 MP9 buy there. It's creative. Astrophysics trying to find one here at Long B. Roxer and friends. Ghost tagged down as well. The flash comes in. Nobody peeks. Just gets smoked off here. Matthew McConaughey's fan club playing very strong here early in their passive defense, but Smoothie's going to find one. Kevin Wow will take him out. This is a very slow B executed considering all things available for the Texas Aggies. There's just a couple of Deagles left. They don't have utility to work with.
Yep, and now they're just getting picked off here towards Long B side. Hero. Other side of smoke wants to say hello, but he gets dinked from Daybay on the sideline. Astrophysics clean that up. 6 HP. 4 players live for the CT side, and yeah, long round, but Gil did go down. It's nothing too crazy.
Yeah, not too much could happen there. I mean, it was just 5 guys towards long, and they tried to make it work, but very delayed. They used it very, very well. Utility was used very well to delay. That's what I'm trying to say. It's used very well to delay the Aggies there as they tried to get out. But it looks like they're going to go for a surprise buy here, I think. 4 UMPs?
Oh, they didn't get the bomb down, so what's going on here? Oh, Daybay, oh, they got the spot. Actually finds one kill. His teammate chimes in. Kevin Wild's got the other side. And now, challenging him. That's going to be Malf to go down. And the MP9s, I guess, superior than the UMPs.
Yeah, the nerf didn't really hit the MP9. I mean, it's a little bit more so the fact that these guys decided to buy on this third round without getting any plans. Very interesting decision here. T side is the more favored side, so I mean, maybe just the decision is to try not to give up too many rounds, but I can't really find that rationale, I guess. And Kevin Wow will shut down the final player on Texas A&M, and that's going to be 3 rounds here. Easy enough for Matthew McConaughey's fan club.
Yeah, this is a little awkward. Look at the money situation. Should have been buying by now, but it's going to be an upgraded pistol buy. And an op was picked up, followed by 2 rifles to replace these SMGs. And 5 members of the Fighting Texas Aggies going to make their way towards the middle. And that's going to be Acom, who's got the M4 in danger, who's chilling. He's going to find contact and finally go down from the P250. But that's a rifle given up here.
Yeah, interesting that they decided to upgrade their rifles. I mean, you can't blame them because this unconventional buy has led to a bit of unconventional weaponry on the side of Matthew McConaughey's fan club, but Gil will find Spurs head there with the UMP. Rocks are going to save this M4 likely, if he's able to do so. A lot of round left here, and Ghost trying to creep out with that Deagle at B long, and player on tree just waiting for him here. It's not going to be obliged right away, and finally peeks out. Debe will take him down. 2 on 4. Rockster maybe looking for a pick, but 36 HP and no armor to work with.
Yeah, at this point, you just save. Like,
you have to.
Hold on to that gun. But, well, yeah, your teammate's down. Hold on to that gun, but oh no, he's gonna get punished for, oh, finds 1 kill. That's gonna be 19 HP in a dream. As he does tons of damage, and here comes the Pokeball, and good night. Oh no, it doesn't happen as Gil survives with 6 HP. Oh, my goodness.
How does Astrophysic not realize that he's getting crept up on right now? Heroxer,
what?
A little bit of noise, and oh, he misses the shot, but will clean up with the Deagle. Astrophysic shutting down Heroxer. Tried to make things interesting there late in the round.
So, the 5th round is where we see the buy. This is really awkward.
It's a little sloppy in my opinion.
But hopefully, you know, these guys can turn it around. I can see why they... you know what? I don't see how.
What would you say to your team's IGL if they made that
I'd
call?
smack him across the back of his head. I'd be like, you idiot. But... over towards the middle. Acom finds a nice kill at the mouth, but he gets tagged down to 6 HP. Can wow on the fast rotate, as the bomb is actually towards long B. And, you know, starting this with a man down on your first official gun round, not too convincing.
No, he's really low in HP, but either way, this is a great start for Matthew McConaughey's fan club. They've gotten 4 rounds here off of pistol because of an unconventional choice to buy, and now they're stuck in a 4-on-5 here where they're gonna have to bust into a B site that's being held down by Astrophysics op.
Yes, indeed. Lots of time for the Aggies to make their way out, but Ghost, Molotov on to Plat. Hero close towards lane, wants to make his way out, but they stopped here. Oh, but look at who's looking on the side, but Hero comes out, finds the Yopper. Gil's gonna trade that off though. And somehow, oh, out in lane comes Debe, who finds 1 kill but gets traded off. And this is somewhat in favor. Oh, it's equalized out, and now it's Fur who's down in a 1v2 situation. And the bomb is down, just needs to tickle Asim.
Just barely misses that shot there. He's dancing between lane here and broken wall. Maybe unaware of this flanking player. Fur unable to turn around as Kevin Wow hits the flank at the right time. Will recover the AWP and a 5th round for his team. Great start here for UT Austin.
Yeah, it's definitely a great start, but like I think you know, that third round force up is demoralized me a bit here for the Aggies.
it just makes you question a little bit, right? Like they're a 5-1 team. They're playing against another 5-1 team in the same division, and these are guys. This is the fight for supremacy right here in the division going into the Christmas break. Like these guys are rival schools.
I want to say maybe they've watched demos or something of UT Austin holding on to SMGs. But like, yeah, they hold on to SMGs in the third round. But like SMG versus SMG, it would definitely be a nice upset. Look at this. Execute onto this site. Movie finds a nice kill. Hero from up and above. The trades are actually equalized out.
Now Mal's trying to cross into the site. He will find a headshot onto Kevin. Wow, there gets caught between Rock and E-Box, and the bomb will be planted. Looks like Ghost and Herox are in a really good crossfire here. They will be able to cover their flank as Gil sprays through the smoke. Unable to find anybody, and Asim and Gil with a tough retake ahead of them.
Yep, and bomb sticking away. Gil and Pizza's gonna find one, looking for the second, but gets straight off right away. And Asim drops the mixtape, keep this guy at bay, but he needs to defuse the bomb. Eats a nade down to 27. But Hero, will this be the first round here for Texas A&M? Peeks out, a nice clean headshot from Hero. This man's got a 3K, and he picks up an op as well.
Yeah, a strong round out of Hero there, but unfortunately, that again, we keep going back to that force buy. Because they waited so long to buy, look at the money here in Matthew McConaughey's fan club. Despite doing all this damage on their ecos, they're still going to have to face a full buy here, and one of their players is going to be left without a rifle.
Oh, yeah, that's really weird. And you've got Gil on the XM, and looking like a default towards the A side, and Asim towards danger. Kevin Wow up and above. They're gonna spot this out. A little bit of damage, and he's gonna drop a nice surprise and lands at the feet of Ghost. Now remember, Asim's on the other side. He says, hello. Oh my god, Ghost. That's a free gun for him.
That guy got smoked.
Yes, indeed. Next in line is gonna be Kevin Wow, but Astrophysics finds him from downtown. Malf close. Remember, Kevin Wow, he's just right on the other corner. He set up, finds a bomb carrier, looking for the op, but Malf will find him. And now it's equalized out.
Malf shutting him down with the op, now making his way into the site. There is a battle going on over here. He's looking for that player in sight. That's Astrophysic, who will take down his teammate Sphere. Smoothie and Malf working together now. I believe Malf did take some leg damage there. 50 HP, hiding behind Stables and Daybay on the flank. I don't have a lot of time to work with here, despite having quite a bit of utility. Malf's got to get something smoked off for his teammate here. Smoothie trying to make a play. He'll come up and find the first. No, stop shooting. It'll find a second as well. That's Gil going down for the headshot, and maybe has an idea that the flank is where this last player is at this point.
Yeah, no quick reaction from this last player. So surely he should be on the flank, but Malf and Smoothie. A 1v2 situation for Daybay, but the op, though, he's been spotted out. A clean shot from Malf, as it will be the second round on the board for Texas A&M.
Yeah, Texas Aggies here now showing us that, like, this is what we kind of expected for them a little bit earlier in the game. You kind of maybe think about the demo thing. Now that we're in the timeout, we can kind of talk about it a little bit. The demo thing does kind of make sense. Yeah, I do find teams like to hold on to SMGs lately a little bit more and just try to get as much use out of them as possible. You know, our economy's in a recession. We gotta get good bang for our buck here. But either way, I mean, if you don't get a plant and then you go for that buy, it's really risky. You can get behind early, but Texas Aggies, they did have tough rounds ahead of them, and they were able to win them. So at the end of the day, you can't really fault them here.
Yeah, and now we're gonna see UT Austin in their first eco. And they're gonna have an upgrade pistol buy with no armor. Gil's gonna be United Postal Service, while the rest have P250s and a Deagle onto Astrophysics. And it's a 5-man stack as Texas A&M. They should be careful here towards middle. Ghost right inside. And it's a surprise from 3 UT Austin players. But as I say that, it's gonna be Sphere to find some information as he makes his way. Oh, Ghost wants to check it. Doesn't fall. He finally checks it.
Game.
Yes, indeed. Danger indeed. As 3 of these players make their way through danger. These are CTs, mind you. And Ghost is all by himself.
He's on Terminator mode now, but he will get taken down from behind. That's the USP of Gil, chiming in and finding a rifle for Matthew McConaughey's fan club here. They'll look to save this, likely. Maybe play for some exit frags here with these pistols in connector. They can be dangerous as you dance around this pillar. But likely, the Aggies will be smart to it. I'll exit the same way, hopefully. Sver should be getting out there to make some money.
Yeah, the Sver should actually just be out there, out and about. But, looks like they're gonna exit towards the long B side, and guess we're not gonna see any contact.
No, they're just gonna... It doesn't look like either team wants to touch each other with the 10-foot pole at this point. A lot of respect coming out here in the early game. 8 rounds in. 5-3 for UT Austin here. An interesting decision for Sver not to go for anything there off of that UMP. I mean, his score not looking too hot, but just interesting overall not to try to hunt when all you have left is UMP. I mean, it's not a horrible thing to give away. It's not like they're not going to buy in this round anyway.
Yeah,
just some interesting decisions from the side of the Aggies either way. 5 rounds here for Matthew McConaughey's fan club. If they're able to win this one, this is going to be very important for them.
Yeah, it looks like it's back to the basics. 1-2-2 setup for the CT side, and the bomb is actually here towards long B. Now, mind you, there are rifles across the board for UT Austin, and looks like we're gonna see a lot of slow rounds here. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Cooking alive, clean kill. Astrophysics get sent down early. Oh, Ghost, a nice peek onto Daybay, and this B site looking real open.
We'll get the lane smoke down here, and the team op shot there. He's gonna leg up his teammate. That's Malf with the AWP, and Kevin Wow just holding here, waiting for somebody to peek him in this corner, and bomb will go down. 5 on 3, but not impossible for UT Austin. Nade's just gonna tickle Kevin there. These players are playing so passively. Are the A players just saving?
Yeah, this is a quick call from UT Austin to hold on to these guns, I guess.
Without utility, I can understand the call, but at some point, you know, this is bleeding from your early start, and you gotta stop it.
Ghost tries to do some economic damage, but Gil's gonna find that kill. And 4 rounds in a row. This is interesting. A lot, like when you talk about respect, it's definitely it's a mix of, oh crap, we can't hold our sights. Oh crap, let's save our guns.
Respect and fear.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird mix. And look at this buy here for UT Austin.
And they're just going to go into it with those rifles. They are able to buy one extra, but a FAMAS is going to be left with a little team knife there. Herox are obviously bad-mouthing him in the team speak. And looks like a B hit is in order here for the Aggies. Smoking out towards the platform. They will be met here by some counter-terrorists playing close to the wall. Astrophysics with the CZ. The flash will come in. Wind up 1. Nothing happening quite yet.
Oh, the CZ though finds 1. Astrophysics, 19 HP, but 5 bullets. He's gonna get tickled by Smoothie. And now these anchored players. There's another player towards the broken wall. That's gonna be Gil. Doesn't really find much, but Smoothie finds Kevin Wan. E-Box. Daybay, the only anchored player. Now just the only player alive here. And he's gonna get offed down by Malf. And we have found ourselves 5 rounds in a row for UT Austin, and now 5 rounds in a row for Texas A&M. We're tied.
Who was the player? We casted Inferno the other day. Who's the player who kept lurking out apartments?
Oh,
what was his name?
Started with an H.
Sorry, guys. We casted a lot of people.
Started with an H.
It started with that guy. Okay, you know who you are. On Inferno, Ghost is kind of reminding me of him right now. He's just kind of being a thorn in the side of the rotating players. Asim getting caught out there. He's at least doing damage and keeping these A players at bay while the B hits are coming in. They can take their time. Normally that was a slow B hit here, but on the Eco, Smoothie and Herox are going to team up, but 1 will fall. It will take down 2. And yeah, so I mean, like I was saying, that B hit last round was so slow. It should have been punished, but with the lurk on A, they were able to delay that rotate.
Oh, Ghost. Down to 2 HP. Astrophysics chilling with the chickens. He's nice and patient. I like this. This could actually turn the round if they don't fully check this. He's gonna hear this player stampede, but he's gonna miss the shots. Interesting. And just these last two players, Asim and Gil, with just pistols. This should change the tide with the Texas A&M finding the round lead.
Trying to spray down the remaining players. Not much doing here for Asim and Gil. Smoothie will take down Gil in drop, and Asim likely looking for an exit frag, but will not be obliged by any of the Aggies here. Now taking the lead in this one after a surprising early game blunder after pistol there, and I guess, you know, we can hound on them all we want for it. They're definitely stepping up when it matters. You know, that decision ultimately made their T side a bit harder, and they've just kind of stepped up, and you know, they're flexing their muscles at this point.
Maybe it was like a psychological thing. It's like, hey, let's buy third round when we didn't get the bomb down and make UT Austin think we're idiots. And now it's snowballed into the minds of the Matthew McConaughey fan club, and they have lost 6 rounds in a row now.
That would be like some serious reverse psychology. Like,
I wonder if
some sociopath stuff right there.
If we can like analyze what happened after that buy, did the CTs play aggressive and like be disrespectful, right? But
yeah,
going into this though, Asim finds a nice kill. Smoothie, a weird response, but it's good enough. And now the A site looking to be open as the rotate comes in from Kevin Wild. These players getting stopped by the utility as Daybay is going to be helping out Mr. Kevin.
Alpha once again with all the utility. Can smoke off door here. Ghost's going to find the entry into the site. That's Kevin Wild now going down. 4-on-3 here, favoring the Aggies, and they once again have taken control of the site that they want. Daybay will find 2, though, before the bombs even made it in. And now this is all of a sudden doable for Matthew McConaughey's fan club. Daybay looking for one here, and he'll be taken down with the off of Malf. For Astrophysic will trade him out, and Herox are in a really interesting spot here. He's got to hide. He's got to be able to take this player out, and he will shut down Astrophysic, but not before Gil will shoot him in the back and stop the bleeding here for Matthew McConaughey's fan club.
Yeah, I like that the communication is there for the Matthew McConaughey fan club. They definitely figured out where that last player was and keep it in 2v1 situation, right? But we're back to a tied score line. But I don't know, like, where does this dip in favor to Crackshot? Like, looking at the score line, looking at the players, and how this has been playing out.
I believe the last time that we saw Matthew McConaughey's fan club was on Inferno, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they did have a pretty good T side. So on
yes, they did.
So on a map like this, where it is T side favored, I mean, it wouldn't be impossible for them. Like I said, it is probably ultimately still a T sided map, but definitely this is still a doable scoreline for both teams, and I think things are just going to stay close here towards the end. I mean, both teams going to take 5 rounds in a row here. Finally, that trend stops, and the nade going to take down some damage early on these players here. Gil with the XM10 buy. This man's cojones are huge.
Yep, and he's going to be the gatekeeper towards drop. As 3 players from Texas A&M want to make their way through, but Ghost peaked a little bit too much. Astrophysics to find that kill, and now the bomb. Oh, what the heck is this? Daybay pushing up, catches one off guard, and he just needs to back off now.
But will he be able to, as the fire delay Heroxer, and Smoothie going to reply and drop here. Astrophysic hears him stomp out the window. He's not going to be looking the right way, but will take down the pistoling Astrophysic. Asim now joined once again on the A site here by, I believe, Kevin Wow there. Daybay still hiding, split from his team in B site, but 2 remain for the Aggies.
Smoothie being Smoothie. He's going to find Daybay down to a 2v2 situation. The bomb's going to be planted with ease, and 20 seconds to go. Now the rotates to come through. These guys could split drop, go long B. But Malf is in chicken coop, which could be very scary here. And a forward play for Smoothie. Asim, spots the, oh my god, spot the thigh. Gets the eye, and now Asim, he knows the player's chicken coop does so much damage, and here comes the Pokeball now. Good night. See you later. Oh, what? He survived that? Are you serious?
With 2 HP.
What? Oh,
I don't know how he survived the second one.
Oh.
There was 2 nades chucked in there from both of those players. I just don't know how he survived the second one for sure. The first one tagged him all the way down.
I was convinced he was gonna blow up, but I guess not. Look at the rounds here. 2 rounds now in a row for UT Austin, catching a little bit of momentum back, but you know, 6 rounds given up. The Aggies, full utility, AKs across the board, but a FAMAS for Gil. He's gonna be playing towards the pizza. And these guys run out, drop it, and catch these guys off guard, and it's such oh my god, it's such a huge mistake. With the off from Astrophysics finds one, and he's looking for a second, and it's an easy shot for him. And now, 2 players left here on the T side.
They will convert onto Kevin Wow, and this is going to split up the defense here. They seem to know that Astrophysics is low, and alone with the AWP, who will fall to Heroxer here. And Asim, a difficult retake ahead, but not impossible. Ghost low HP, and he does have mollies to work with, but so do the Aggies.
Asim needs to press on. Oh, Ghost will find that headshot, and I like this game. It's tied up 7-7.
Yeah, definitely some strong play from both sides here, and this is what we predicted was going to happen at the start of this game. These are 2 5-1 teams, huge rivalry between the 2 schools. I know in football it's a huge rivalry for sure, but this is what we're seeing here out of the Aggies. I think is more impressive here than what we've seen out of Matthew McConaughey's fan club. All Matthew McConaughey's fan club really did was kind of capitalize on a bit of a tactical error, and then you see the Aggies just kind of plant their feet and come back here on their T side.
Look at this though, they've got pots and pans here for the UT Austin side. The only rifle is actually towards A. And it might, oh, there it goes. It's gone. Ghost is gonna find that. Mal's gonna find a nice headshot onto sight. These guys are just blind. Kevin Wow stuck to watch. All 3 of these guys are in lane, and Spurs gonna find the first one. And Kevin Wow and Debe, they're close and personal. Debe's gonna find one, but Kevin Wow's gonna go down through the smoke from Spur, and that's gonna be an 8-7 half here for Texas A&M.
Spur needed that 3K there in that round for sure. He was hurting on the scoreboard a little bit. Now looking a little more respectable here, and definitely a respectable half out of Texas A&M. They're going down 5 rounds early. We continually mentioned it because I think it's still baffling the both of us that choice to buy the UMPs. I mean, you mentioned the demo thing, and that definitely could be some rationale behind it. We were searching for that, we found it. But even watching demos, I still have a little bit of trouble agreeing with it, I'd say.
Yeah, it's such like a risk, right?
Yeah,
it's one of those things,
resource, right?
Yeah, it's such a huge risk to take. But we're seeing this obviously spiral out of control in favor of, you know, Texas A&M, and they found 8 rounds, right? Now they're on the CT side. But like you said before, Crackshot, UT Austin, they have a nice T side that we've seen on Inferno, but will it be applied to Cobblestone? Look at this. 3 of these guys have utility, minus Astrophysics with that decoy, but 2 smokes. One's gonna be spent right away. These guys looking to make their way towards the A site.
It's like an all-out A hit here, and one player is in danger. He will call this out to his teammates. We're going to be rotating in through door. The first point of contact there. That's Spur going to run away from the 5 blocks as Ghost finds one, and can he find a second? He's hiding. All these players are peeking, but he will find a second as his rotates have come in, and Ghost will shut down Asim. Strong play from this man. The Aggies now have a 9th round and probably a 10th and 11th as well.
Wow. That was a beautiful pistol from Ghost. He just taking heads, and now a rifle for this man, a P90, the Antichrist of all guns. This is not looking good for UT Austin.
That's going to be a hard test there to get through. I mean, 2 of these players don't even have armor in this round, and what we are seeing here, though, is a little bit of utility, and I don't think we saw this once on the ecoing side when it comes to the Aggies. They didn't really use their utility too much. So this is where we might see the T side of Matthew McConaughey's fan club start to step up a little bit here, but players waiting outside drop. Flash will come in and blind up the team, but Smoothie will shut down one. He hears the other player stampeding in. He's going to run out of ammo, and Astrophysic is going to shut him down. Heroxer will find one as well. It's open season on the B site. 3 players remain. He'll find another. A headshot onto Debe with the Nova.
And another one. And we'll only get this and another one. A 4K for your boy, Roxorin. Okay, that's
did he just make 4K in that round?
Yeah, just about. He made 3,600. Yes.
Nearly $4,000 for this man.
Yep. 900 a kill, ladies and gents, with that shotgun.
You ever watch like a Lil B video and see when he like eats the soup as the dance move?
I feel like that's
You've
a
at least
Canadian
seen somebody
thing.
do it before.
Oh my god.
That's what Heroxer just did to them. That's what I'm picturing.
Oh my goodness.
That's the kind of round that you talk smack after Lanabelle, you know?
Oh, hell yes, but it wasn't Eco, and it's another Eco on the board here, and Ghost finds a nice headshot, and he's just gonna count them off, but he kind of messed up that spray a bit, but Spur, it's gonna be good. He does a lot of damage to the second player, and it's gonna be good for the second kill. Ace him all by himself. This is his domain. He does hang around towards danger, but Spur cleans it up.
Spur, strong round there, another 3K. Ghost rather finds 2. Ghost is a strong player to have on this A site, and he's been kind of lurking there and winning the battles against Matthew McConaughey's fan club all game.
7-Eleven, it's a pause. 7-Eleven was a part-time job for most people, right?
I haven't had a Slurpee in years.
Um,
Oh, I used to eat those taquito things though all the time when I was in university. All the time.
oh my goodness.
That 7-Eleven across from the university. I used to
Oh
live
yes, yeah, that I hate that one. I hate that 7-Eleven a
there.
lot.
Food's horrible for you, but I mean, you don't really think about that when you're a student on a budget.
Exactly. So looks like Hero's gonna hold on to his $10,000 in that shotgun. If I'm saying his name wrong, I'm saying it. I see it as Zor, and I know the Zor thing. I am nerdy, but
Zor?
it's like XOR or ZOR. It's I don't know. It's like 1G. I don't know. I don't know. People add at the end. You know what I mean? Just
I started calling him that just because I heard Dan call him that, so I'm gonna blame my shoulder angel.
Oh. Okay.
It might be Hero. I don't know. We should ask him.
Would you be a hero or Heroxor? I don't know.
Both sound cool.
I guess so. It's like, oh crap! It's Heroxor.
Yeah, he does sound kind of like a Transformers bad guy.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, Smoothie sees the one-hit wonder. Mixtape fly in, but Smoothie. Patience is key here. Pop Flash comes through. He's not too blind, but Gill's gonna win that duel, taking down to 22 HP. Astrophysics eats some fire. And Spur close by, and Gill's gonna take 4 points of damage from that nade. And keep in mind, this fake has been sold here by Gill.
Unbeknownst to his team, though, as a player will be rotating back into door here as Gill will fall to the P90 of Malf. He'll upgrade his weapon. And the A hit is coming in here as Astrophysic tries to find the rotating players. Spur now peeking out wide and will shut down Asim with the AWP. Astrophysic will finally trade him out. And Kevinwell finds one as well, trying to take out Ghost. A little bit of miscommunication there, perhaps, as he sneaks through the rat hole. Shuts down Ghost and ultimately solidifies the round for... Oh no, they ran out of time.
What?
They ran out of time.
I'm gonna go. Oh my god. Are you serious? I'm so confused.
I was gonna say this is a great play here from Kevin Wow, and to run out there and try to shut down that player. Look at his money. He's got a CZ and $100 and nothing else.
Oh god.
I hate to see it.
Yeah. That's gotta hurt. Now That's gotta be so demoralizing starting this off. And Ghost gonna spot one of these players out. Kevin Wow, he's gonna have the bomb on him. He's gonna filter back a bit. Smoothie doing his thing. Didn't really get too much as Gil did win that battle last round. Or 2 rounds ago. Oh, Sphere.
Three players here from UT Austin. Looking up long, Sphere going to be looking for them. He's going to see Kevin Wow, who swings out wide and will be shut down early. Astrophysic will take him down, but Ghost is going to find one as well. That's Debe going down. Ghost flanking up lower here, and he'll take down one more. That's Astrophysic. Gil finally taking him down and finding the trade.
Ace and Gil make that a 1v3 situation for Gil. As this is do or die for this man. 35 seconds, bombs in sight. And they should know where this guy is, as he did flank, I believe, Ghost. Look at how disciplined Texas A&M's trying to be right now. Gil. Oh, and there it is. Smoothie just comes out at the right time and cleans it up. So 7-13.
I'm just super impressed by the Aggies here. I mean, they made a mistake early, and it didn't end up costing them very much. Now, Matthew McConaughey's fan club just made a huge mistake, and now look at how it's costing them. They're going into these forced buy rounds after forced buy rounds, and the Aggies are just they're gonna have these gravy rounds that they can just keep working with. They're working towards a victory here after a strong comeback in the first half.
Yeah, that time running out, miscommunication, whatever it was that happened, no bueno.
I wasn't
drop though. Smoothie finds 1, 2, 3. Can he get the fourth? Misses the fourth player, but capitalizing was Sphere, but he got a little too greedy. Ghost is gonna find a nice headshot. Ace them all by himself, as he is gonna be trapped in that drop room. Malf's gonna clean that up. So 7-14. This is not good. Buy round is imminent. You know, UT Austin. What happened?
It fell apart there right after that round. I mean, like I said, I was paying attention to the great plays there that Kevin was making, but in the background, I mean, he's making all these plays to open up the site and flank these players, cut off the rotates, but it's just, that's inexcusable just to not, you know, remember to bring the bomb to site. Like, that's some matchmaking level stuff right there.
Yeah. And now, looking like a B attack. Haroxor gonna hold off the lane. Nate does quite a bit of damage actually to Debe, but Haroxor, he's holding back, finds one, finds a second, but he cannot find another, as the trades are in favor actually of the attack. And Astrophysics with the op, we've seen him do this on another map, but can he capitalize? Spots the rock player. The nade gonna follow through. Gonna do too much damage with Sphere. This could be around here to fight back here for the Matthew McConaughey fan club.
Has gone down here, and it just got smoked off as Ghost will go down. And they know where Sphere is. Asim tapping away and will take him down. Matthew McConaughey's fan club gonna live to see another day.
Now, to other teams watching this, like, I feel like if there's no op presence from Matthew McConaughey fan club, they can't do anything. Now look, Astrophysics has 20 kills. How many times has he had the op? Maybe 3 times this game. I haven't really seen it too much.
Yeah, he hasn't really had too.
That could just be like reason why that's not working, right? But
of course.
Now, oh, Ghost Eagle, who's gonna send the Shadow Realm? He's gonna hear these guys all towards middle. And Debe first in line.
Stampeding up the ramp here. Kevin Wow going to be entering, and he will find one. Gil takes out Sphere, but Malf going to reply as well. 3-on-3 here, and Gil going to take some shots there. Ghost on the flank. He sees him going for the plant. Hitboxes, please. He will take him down.
This round's over. This round is over. Ghost! This round is over. Astrophysics, he needs to whip out those op shots. He needs to play like Kenny S, but Haroxor's here. Oh my goodness, no, don't let this happen. Oh my god, down to 10 HP. Don't let it end like this. And Haroxor has done his job. Stay away from my sight. We keep the bomb. The shotgun. This was an eco from Texas A&M. Oh my god.
And with 41 seconds left, 10 HP and full utility, Astrophysic is going to be stuck in a horrible situation that he's going to have to try to save it. There's a player in danger. He has an idea. He sees a Rockster, but the Nova will shut down Astrophysic. He'll upgrade to the AWP, and the Texas Aggies, these guys, I mean, they're 1 point away from winning. They absolutely deserve it. I'm never going to question their judgment again on their force buys. This is just some textbook stuff. Ghost and Rockster.
Oh god, and look at the money situation, right? It's 15-8 UT Austin. What went wrong, guys? And that fourth round, though, in the second half, so detrimental. That time running out, going in favor UT Austin. This could be a pause. And what's going through the minds of the Matthew McConaughey fan club, Zach?
I mean, it's just like, it's the round that you lose, like, that's such a mental block that you're going to have to get over to lose a round the way that they did, to forget the bomb like that after. And then the other thing is that they had
the
such
bomb,
a great...
right? That's what's going on. Why didn't I bring the bomb outside?
Now you need to get a button that like plays those piano notes as somebody gets a flashback.
But this is looking like a B round here from Matthew McConaughey fan club, and they're gonna actually just go for it. But Smoothie, he shuts it down early into the smoke like Batman, but he finally goes down.
Spur now joining his team. He sees his teammate tagging him through the smoke, but Kill in the meantime gonna take one down to get the bomb planted.
Oh, okay.
First
of course.
sprays.
Of course,
Mal
go
finds
TV.
Asum. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Oh my god.
You hate to see it.
Hate to see it. My god.
I mean, like, I don't know what to say.
Like, let's talk about what was going right for UT Austin. Obviously, like, what was going right was the decision making from Texas A&M early on was going well for them. You know, that force up
they
on
were doing a
third
good
round.
job countering, right?
Yeah, the force up on third round when there was no bomb plant on the pistol, first half pistol. But you know, eventually Texas A&M with the rifles, they won what, 6 rounds in a row.
Yeah, it was really back and forth in the first half like that, and it was just so flip-flop that you kind of expected it to be close in the late game. But, you know, like I said, it's mental blocks for UT Austin. First, they have the great start that they did, you know, 5 rounds, you know, lots of people surviving and, you know, winning rounds really convincingly. They got their confidence way up. Then to lose 6 in a row after that, it can be very frustrating. It can create a huge mental block. You know, we had this game in our hands and now it's gone. And it's hard to get over that. This game is about being confident. You know, I think that, you know, 80% of Counter-Strike is played in your head. So if you can't get over your own mental blocks, and I think you see results like we saw there. And at that point, also, you see the Aggies, and they're playing confident. They're playing with Novas. They're getting all the buys that they need.
It was definitely a weird game, but it came down to it. Texas A&M, they just stayed consistent. You know, they changed that pace, right? They tried to change the pace early. So that's actually to keep in mind with that weird buy that we did not like. But following in the momentum, they kept it. And then on the second half, the time running out, like, what do you think is going through the minds of UT Austin? Why do you think that happened? Let's talk about that, because I feel like if the bomb went down, definitely a different situation. Maybe these things could have changed. Maybe we could have saw, like, maybe, you know, a 16-13 in favor of, you know, Texas A&M, but
oh, absolutely.
But there's only one round won on the second half here from UT Austin. So what do you think happened for UT Austin with that time running out?
I mean, UT Austin was playing very, very slow and disciplined rounds on their T side. If you notice, they weren't quite being very aggressive, except on ecos. They were playing slowly. They were peeking out and kind of trying to clear angles very slowly. So we saw players get grouped up towards the A side, and Ghost had been absolutely dominant. So he just kept, you know, you saw it on Pistol as well, and he did this so many rounds that made a huge difference. And a lot of new players can try to learn from this. You don't always have to make the huge play. You don't always have to jump out and kill 3 guys, fly through your smoke with the flash, do a 2K style. Just staying alive and being the thorn in the side of a teammate that's trying to a team that's trying to execute onto the A site I mean, he stayed alive for so long, and they were so worried about the rotated in players by the time that he went down that I think, Kevin Wow's play there to kind of flank and take down those players, they were in good positions, but I think that the other three players, the three players that were left alive just kind of forgot how much time was left because of the play of the Aggies as well.
Yeah,
They were doing a really good job at delaying.
It's literally like, you know, think about yourself, but don't forget the children, the bomb, like the objective. Like in that situation, you're on the A site. It is a really awkward retake for the CTs in a sense, but if they have like that belt control, but I'm pretty sure the door was smoked off and the only thing open was Balk. There was no one on SWAT, no one, it's just really awkward.
No one could have been in the cubby either because that's where Kevin was.
Actually, Hiroxor was all the way B with a shotgun, and I think the last player who died on Texas A&M, or second last, I think he was in Connector, right? Or in the rat hole.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, like I said, it just comes down to a bit of a mental lapse, and then that just becomes another mental block for them to try to get over at that point. It's really going to be really tough for them to do that. And you're right. If they would have won that round, that was a dominant round that they won. They won a clutch situation, and that could have definitely been the bounce back moment for them to come back into this game. But without getting the bomb down, then they're just like, wow, can we do anything right on this side? And then the Aggies just kind of run away with it. They're like, it comes down to this. At the highest levels of Counter-Strike, when you see two teams playing against each other, it comes down to which team can capitalize on the other team's mistakes more. And tonight, we definitely saw Texas A&M capitalize on mistakes.
Yeah, and that's actually pretty interesting to see. They took some gambles, didn't work out, and then they're like, okay, let's strap up and try and play what we do best. And come on, 6 rounds in a row. That's crazy. But with that being said, guys, that's going to wrap up our first match of the day. And we do have another match tonight at 10 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. PT. That's going to be Maryland versus Northeastern. And I said that very, very fobby or very touristy, I guess. Maryland. There we go. Sounds normal now. But with that being said, I believe Mahone's going to be joining me tonight at 10 p.m. So, guys, yeah, it's another 5-1 scoreline versus a 6-0 scoreline. Clean scores here for Northeastern at 10 p.m. EST. Now, guys, hit that follow button if you like what you saw. And like Zach said, this was a nice game to see mistakes made, but mistakes corrected. And with that being said, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in on Twitch. Twitch has created us, CS Star League, of what we are today, giving us that platform with 900 campuses registered for C Star League. Obviously not just CSGO, other titles as well. So if you want to check us out, as we will come into a break after this week, follow us on Twitter at C Star League or Collegiate CSGO for more information of what's going on. Or you can find us on Facebook, C Star League or Collegiate Star League on Facebook. So guys, we're going to wrap it up. We'll see you at 10 p.m. EST. See you later.